What is up? Spring here, and it's time for another flight. This time, instead of just playing around with little jet planes and doing little dogfights and sucking ass, I'm gonna... Whoa. Wow. Excuse me. We're gonna try out a little bit of single stage 2 orbit with a refuel at a space station that I put up there. And then getting back down to the ground. Hopefully in one fucking piece. Fingers crossed. We shall see what happens there. This is hopefully going to do the job. Fingers crossed, right? I mean, goddamn, that's all you can hope for. But fingers crossed. Last time I tried this, when I touched the ground, my goddamn landing gear ripped off. Like, it just couldn't hold the weight of the aircraft. So, fixed that, added some air brakes. Hopefully gonna have a little bit better time this time. So, save that craft. Let's decide who's gonna fly you. Not you. That's for sure. I don't like any of your names. Where did you guys even come from? Just straight up goon squad. Whatever. Carson and Surfrod. Whatever. You'll probably die. Just know this is probably a one-way trip. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? What is the F-22 doing all the way over there? I don't know how it got over there. That makes no sense to me. Anyway, back to what we're doing. It's time to get this pig in the air. Going straight line, 90 degrees. Hopefully stay on the same plane as everything that we need to stay on the same plane thereof. Okay, turn the flow. There we go. Okay. Down the strip we go. Oh. Yep. What are these things doing? Ah, pitch. Oh, that thing's got to get turned down. Alright. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Yeah! Gear up. And away we go. Just full fucking throttle, basically. As far as I understand it, the goal of an SSTO space plane is to go sideways as fast as possible while going up slightly. That's exactly what I'm going to try to do. We're just going to keep this thing leveled out between 10 and 20 degrees ascent-wise, keeping our prograde vector between that, of course. Where we're actually pointed is about 5 degrees above that, because this is just a heavy pig. It's so heavy. Yeah, Jesus, even they're terrified down there. I'm sorry, you two. I know, this is fucking dodgy. You're probably not gonna make it back through the atmosphere on the return trip. We just gotta get to operating altitude. You know, we gotta cut drag. This thing's got a lot of stuff on it, but once we get up to that 8 to 10 kilometer range, this thing starts to fucking scoot. So we can kind of start bringing it down closer to the 10, I'd like to think. Kind of get close to that 8 to 10 mark. Not really sure what the airflow ceiling is on my intakes. Thank God I got pre-coolers on those that then flow through fuel tanks to further cool down the air before it gets to the engines. Alright, we're going to go to closed loop. Start pushing up. 80. I'll take it. And then we coast. Up, up, and up. All the way to Apoapsis, where we'll then circularize, get going round and round like the wheels on the bus, and then rendezvous with that guy. Just under a degree of separation, that's not too bad. Ugh. Oh boy. And hit the gas. Gas, 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 gas. And oxidizer. In a closed loop. Burning like hell. Cool. Alright, so now to normalize our orbit. So to do that, we're going to warp there. We're going to point anti-normal because it's a positive number on this ascending node, so we want to go down towards the South Pole. Like so. And you know what, 0.1, I'll take that. That's good stuff right there. I'll take it. Turn off the SAS, don't need to waste electricity and you know, assorted goods. Oh boy. So here's a shitty thing. We are moving faster in our orbit. He is moving slower. We have to go all the way around while he slowly falls back to us. This is going to take a little while because we need to be about 10 degrees thereabouts separated from him. So it's time for a little bit of warpage. Jesus fucking Christ, we had to go around twice. That took forever. Like seriously, that felt like it took a long time. But oh yeah, oh right there. Is that the sauce? Sort of. 4.8 kilometers. That's really quite close. I mean, considering the gaps we're bridging, the distances we're traveling, that's really close. And we've got just enough delta V for it. I'm going to set that as the target now. Flatten out. We're actually going to move to the side of it. Start kind of skirting around it, which is why I pushed my prograde vector to the left of the target vector. Flatten out, flatten out, flatten out. Going to move down on it. Alright. Level out. Let's open up our docking port. Oh, hey, that's a problem. Get out of there. Boop. That should hopefully move out of the way. sure we're kind of lined up. We're not. See how we lined up. Let's move that way a touch. Nose it in. How we looking? How we looking? Pretty good, pretty good. Let's come back this way slightly. And sauce! We have done it. Alright, well hey, let's get a bit more monopropellant, why don't we? Alright. Now, go ahead and undock. There we go. Push off. Get a minimum safe distance away. Point retrograde, I mean. Duh. And give it a little chooch. Goodbye, refueling station. And your horribly inconvenient docking port plugs. Alright, now, so we need to reduce our orbit. Unfortunately, it's going to take us an entire orbital period to do so. Now we're just going to burn on down. Watch that line and have it end up right about here. And out there. Just about so. Alright. Now we get a point forward again. Flatten out. And deploy the brakes. Oh, okay, so the KSC is broken. It is hovering over the water. And down we go. May the air brake gods be with us. Doesn't look like we're going to be overheating too bad. That's nice. Glad I cut our speed below 2,000. Oh, okay, we're overheating a little. It's a touch unstable at this point. It's just a lot of fucking air moving over the control surfaces, so a lot of movement. There we go. Hey, here we go. That's sauce. Gonna pull in the air brakes. Go ahead and disable RCS, don't need that on. And straighten up for the runway. Get those back to air breathing mode so it's a little bit more of a finer control. Boy, this is goofy coming in on a floating space center. Not sure I'm much a fan of that. All I know is that I won't be able to see my shadow if I'm about to hit the ground, so I gotta watch my altitude hardcore. on over. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get our gear down here preemptively, kill the engines. I think we'll just be able to glide in at this point. And just for shits and giggles, why don't I quick save, just in case I fuck up the landing. Because I sure don't seem to be doing a very good job of keeping lined up with it. Coming in hot, oh boy. Yeah, hey, I'll take that. Sweet. And it looks like I guesstimated the limiters on the air brakes just right, so they're not hitting the ground. Well. I'd call that a mission accomplished. See, can I turn around? Can I turn around? Yep, I think I can. Alright, well sweet. We've done it. That's a mission accomplished. Successfully took off. Got into a high altitude ascent. Burned fuel. Just burned some fucking fuel to get going fast enough. Managed to get to a high enough apoapsis, circularized, rendezvoused with a space station in under 5 orbital periods. Refueled, re-entered, and managed to land all in one go. Not too bad, not too shabby. And we're just bringing this right back to where it all began. In the vehicle assembly building. The spaceplane hangar. Well, I am glad that you've stuck around with my horrible commentary and mediocre flying skills so far. We will see you in the next flight, whenever that is. In the meantime, take it easy. Blood for the blood gods.